Namaste students and parents. This is your Vinayak sir. In this video, I am going to explain you about one of my. In this crash course, first I am going to cover the concept on the chapter large numbers. This chapter includes the subtopics as Introduction to Indian System of Numeration. In that, your child is going to learn about introduction to traditional Indian way of writing numbers, using comma to separate lakhs and crores, understanding the place value of a system. In this subtopic, I am going to cover involvement of writing the largest number, smallest number, along with that place value, expanded form, short form, all that things I'm going to cover in this understanding the place value system. Next subtopic will be reading and writing large numbers. In that, students will be able to write and read the numbers up to 10 crores. And last, in this chapter, we are going to cover on comparing large numbers, along with that ordering, ascending, descending, how to do with that large numbers. Next chapter will be understanding decimals. In this chapter, I am going to cover place value system of decimals and its places and parts of the decimal numbers. Next, reading and writing decimal numbers, how to read the number, how to write the numbers according to the given words and all. After covering that reading and writing decimals, next subtopic will be converting between decimals and fractions. After that, conversion between decimal and fractions. Comparing decimals using a like decimals technique, and next converting like decimals to unlike decimals, including large numbers and decimals. Finally, we will learn about estimation with large numbers and decimals. After this, I am going to cover the third chapter, that is operation on large numbers and decimals. In this, I am going to cover addition, subtraction, multiplication and division on large numbers as well as on decimal numbers. After that, I find many of the students will face problem in understanding the story sums based on the some of the hint words and all. I will cover questions of story sums on this large numbers and decimals as well. Next topic which I am going to cover in this course is factors and multiples. These two are most important for high school, where one or where students has to know first the divisibility tests. Next topic I'm going to cover in this crash course is factors and multiples. This is the one of the most important concept for high school students. If your child will learn this two concept in the primary sections, their high school will become very easy in finding HCF and LCF. Before going to learn that LCM and HCF, one should know about the divisibility rules of 2, 3, 5, 9 and 10. That only I am going to discuss in this crash course, along with the meaning and understanding on what are the factors, multiples, and how we have to identify the multiples of the given number, factors of given numbers, and all I'm going to discuss. Next subtopic in this one will be prime and composite numbers. Prime numbers will help, or it's most important to find the HCF and LCM of any given numbers. So first, that also I'm going to cover in this. And last but least, most important concept of factors and multiples is common factors and multiples, including HCF. These are the important subtopics I am going to cover in this factors and multiples. Next concept or the chapter will be fractions. In this I am going to discuss about fractions, representation and the whole, and types of fractions, operations on fractions like addition, subtraction, multiplication and division. Along with that, I am going to discuss some of the concepts called as equivalent fractions, how to get equivalent fractions, comparing fractions with the help of equivalent, and last operations on fractions and how it will be located in the number line. Basics on that I will cover. And last topic of this crash course will be geometry. In this I am going to discuss a main and basic most important of the concept of a geometry, which each child should know. What is the meaning of the point, line, line segment, ray and angles, and how to represent them or how to construct them is the most important. That both I'm going to cover in this. After that, I'm going to discuss on polygons like triangles, quadrilaterals. In that mainly I'm going to work on square and rectangle, its area and perimeter. Last subtopic of geometry will be circle and its part. In that mainly I'm going to cover on parts of circles as center, radius, diameter, chord, arc, all that things. How to write the name of these parts and how to identify. So this is all about my crash course which I am planned, and I am going to start from tomorrow 4:30 to 6:30. If you are interested to enroll for this course, please contact me on that given number. Thank you for watching.